They will never tell you this, but 2026 doesn't care about your excuses, your past, or how broken you feel right now. Because the truth is brutal. The world is about to reward only those who rebuilt themselves in silence, while everyone else was complaining loudly. And if that sentence makes your chest tighten, good. Because this is where the real story begins. Not with hope, not with comfort, but with a decision so violent it scares the old version of you to death. Imagine waking up one day in 2026 and realizing nothing changed because you waited for motivation instead of becoming disciplined, because you waited for confidence instead of earning it, because you kept scrolling, dreaming, planning, while time carved your future without asking permission. And now ask yourself, do you really want 2026 to remember you as the same person who knew what to do but never did it? This is not a new year, new me fantasy. This is a demolition. A controlled collapse of everything weak, lazy, addicted, distracted, emotional, and undisciplined inside you. Because rebuilding yourself doesn't start with adding habits. It starts with removing lies. The lie that you are tired when you are actually uncommitted. The lie that you need support when you actually need structure. The lie that you'll start when life becomes easier, when in reality life only becomes easier after you become stronger. And here's the part nobody prepares you for. Rebuilding yourself will feel lonely, boring, painful, and slow. And that's how you know it's working. Because growth doesn't announce itself. It isolates you. It demands early mornings when nobody is watching, late nights when nobody cares, consistency when nobody claps, and faith when results are invisible. And somewhere in that darkness, a dangerous version of you begins to form. Not loud, not arrogant, but calm, focused, and unshakable. The kind of person who doesn't argue, doesn't explain, doesn't chase validation, because they're too busy building leverage, skills, discipline, and a mind that doesn't collapse under pressure. And listen carefully. 2026 is not waiting for you to feel ready. It's coming, whether you upgrade or not. And the scariest thing isn't failing. It's succeeding too late. It's realizing you had the potential but traded it for comfort. It's seeing others live the life you avoided working for. So rebuild yourself now. Not when motivation hits. Not when inspiration arrives. But when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. Rebuild your body until pain becomes familiar and weakness feels uncomfortable. Rebuild your mind until silence doesn't scare you and focus becomes your default. Rebuild your habits until discipline feels normal and laziness feels foreign. Rebuild your standards so high that mediocrity can't even enter your life. And understand this, no one is coming to save you in 2026. No miracle, no shortcut, no viral moment. Only the compound effect of what you do daily when no one is watching. And yes, you will doubt yourself. You will feel behind. You will feel like quitting. But that's the price of becoming someone unrecognizable. Because transformation is not beautiful while it's happening. It's ugly, lonely, repetitive, and unforgiving. But on the other side of that pain is a version of you that doesn't beg for opportunities, doesn't fear the future, doesn't crumble under pressure. A version that walks into 2026 not hoping it will be different, but knowing it must be different. Because you forced it to be. And one day people will ask what changed, and you won't have an answer that fits in a sentence. Because the truth is, it wasn't one decision. It was thousands. It was choosing discomfort over ease, action over emotion, discipline over desire, every single day. Until rebuilding yourself wasn't a goal anymore. It became your identity. And that is when 2026 stops being just another year and starts becoming your era. And here's the moment nobody talks about. The phase after motivation dies, after excitement fades, after the speeches stop working. When rebuilding yourself in 2026 becomes a quiet war between who you are and who you refuse to remain. Because this is where most people disappear. Not loudly, but slowly, missing days, then weeks, then convincing themselves they were never meant for more. And if you're not careful, that invisible collapse will swallow you too. Unless you understand this one rule, progress doesn't feel powerful. It feels repetitive. It feels like doing the same boring things while the world chases dopamine. And that's why rebuilding yourself requires a kind of patience that hurts. Because you will look ordinary while becoming extraordinary. You will feel behind while actually moving ahead. And you will question yourself in silence, while others distract themselves in noise. And make no mistake, 2026 will test you. It will throw pressure, rejection, comparison, failure, and self-doubt at you all at once. Not to destroy you, but to reveal whether you actually changed or just talked about change. Because rebuilding yourself isn't about being positive. It's about being honest, brutally honest, about your habits, your excuses, your wasted time, your addictions to comfort. And once you see yourself clearly, you can no longer pretend. And that's when the real rebuild begins. When you stop negotiating with your weaknesses and start starving them. When you stop romanticizing struggle and start respecting consistency. When you stop waiting for clarity and start moving anyway. Because clarity is earned through action, not thought. And slowly, almost invisibly, your standards rise. Your tolerance for nonsense drops. Your focus sharpens. And your identity shifts from someone who tries to someone who executes. And one day you'll notice something strange. Things that used to feel impossible now feel normal. Distractions lose their grip. Discipline feels less like force and more like default. And you realize you didn't just rebuild your goals. You rebuilt your nervous system, your mindset, your response to pain. And that's dangerous in the best way. Because a person who can stay consistent without motivation cannot be stopped by circumstances. And when 2026 reaches its peak, when pressure is high and most people are overwhelmed, burned out, or lost, you won't be louder than them. You'll be calmer, because you've already suffered on purpose. You've already trained in silence. You've already paid the price early. And that's the secret. Rebuilding yourself early means you don't panic later. And maybe no one applauds this version of you now. Maybe no one understands why you're so disciplined, so distant, so focused. But they will understand later, when results speak in a language excuses never could. And when they finally notice you, remember this: you didn't become this person overnight. You earned it slowly, painfully, deliberately, one hard choice at a time, until rebuilding yourself in 2026 wasn't just something you did. It became the reason you can no longer be controlled, distracted, or broken again. And then comes the stage where rebuilding yourself in 2026 stops feeling like a project and starts feeling like a test of identity. Because at this point, you're no longer excited. You're just committed. And that's where most people fail. Not because it's too hard, but because it's no longer interesting, no longer aesthetic, no longer something you can talk about. It's just you versus your own standards. Every single day, waking up without applause, working without reassurance, pushing forward without guarantees. And this is where you must understand something critical. The version of you that wants comfort will fight back harder than any external enemy. It will whisper that you've done enough, that you deserve a break. That missing one day won't matter. But that voice is the old you trying to survive. Because rebuilding yourself means someone inside you has to die. The lazy thinker, the emotional reactor, the excuse maker. And that death is slow and uncomfortable, not dramatic, just repeated denial of easy choices, over and over again, until discipline becomes quieter than desire, and action becomes louder than thought. And yes, there will be days when progress feels invisible, when results don't show, when self-doubt creeps in late at night asking if this is even worth it. But those are the exact days that decide your future. Because anyone can work when they feel inspired. But only a rebuilt person works when it feels pointless. And that's the difference between people who change temporarily and people who transform permanently. Because by the time 2026 reaches its midpoint, something strange begins to happen. You're no longer chasing motivation. You're no longer seeking validation. You're no longer explaining yourself. You're just executing, calmly, consistently, almost coldly. And people may say you've changed, that you're distant, obsessed, too serious. But what they really mean is you're no longer available for mediocrity, and that makes them uncomfortable. And let them be uncomfortable. Because rebuilding yourself was never about fitting in. It was about breaking patterns, breaking cycles, breaking the version of you that kept settling. And one day, without warning, you'll realize you don't fear the future anymore. Not because it's easy, but because you're ready. Because you've trained in discomfort. Because you've built proof through action. And when 2026 finally looks you in the eye, it won't see hope, it won't see doubt. It will see someone solid, someone earned, someone rebuilt from the inside out. And that is when you understand the truth. Rebuilding yourself wasn't about becoming perfect. It was about becoming impossible to control, distract, or stop ever again.